Welcome back, everyone. This is Zade, and we are back on the Mindful SMP vanilla server, and today we are going to get our first shop built right over there. That's our plot. We're chilling over here in the shopping district. A few new shops have popped up, and we'll be looking at those because we want to do some shopping soon. But first, I showed you some little jack-o'-lanterns outside my spawn house in the last episode. That was from Cam here. He has built this little jack-o'-lantern trick-or-treat Halloween thing going on here. It says, place a diamond in the chest and stand on the red wool and press the button to receive a trick or a treat. 1 diamond per button press. You must record. We are recording. There's the button. There's the wool. So we put a diamond in here. We close it. We stand right here on the red wool, as it says, yeah. And we push the button, and something good or bad's gonna happen. I got my diamond back. Got it? Oh, it's a different diamond. It's a different diamond. All right. We got a treat. Very nice. We'll let somebody else die in there. Gives me bad voodoo. All right. So today we are going to be making a kelp shop, the Kelp Stop by XadeCraft. If you've ever watched any of my other SMP series, you know that we always have XadeCraft on the server. In the last SMP series we were on, we even went as far as making Xade Towers, and this time around we are instead going to make a bunch of little shops under the corporate name of XadeCraft. So our first shop is the Kelp Stop, and it will of course sell dried kelp blocks. We've got a lot of kelp around our base, so in the bay I've just been chopping it all down every so often when it looks like it's all growing up, and then I've just been throwing it in. I've got those little furnace arrays. I think I might have shown those, and I've just been cooking it up, and I've got over 20 stacks of blocks right now, and that will continue to grow. So let's get started here. The idea I have for this little shop is that it's kind of out into the water because I actually want it to sort of look like it's floating on the bay, almost like a dock would kind of thing. So pretty simple design. I didn't want to go too crazy since I'm literally just selling kelp blocks, you know. Didn't need like a big giant thing. Some of these are selling multiple items. This is just a little tiny 1 block thing going on. So let me see if I can remember how I designed this. Where is the center? Where do we want the center? Let's just go right off where those signs are. Alright, let's see. So the idea for that, I'm gonna need some spruce. Let's get a bunch actually. Yeah, this seems like a fine spot. So we'll go ahead and tear our sign down, and need to cover up those 2 with spruce right there. And then we're going to put some sea lanterns right behind that. And then we're going to fill these in with spruce sleeves. And this is where our chest is actually going to sit, just right there on top of those sea lanterns when we're done to sell the kelp in. And then for the floor, the way we're going to do this, I need a bunch of stairs. Let's see. That's why I put this crafting table down. Yeah, just start with that. We're going to surround, oops, that is not the right direction, like this. And this is going to make it look like there's actually water in the floor. Dang it. Yo, upside down. Bad. That is not a stair. Okay. Fail. Here we go. Alright, so it's just real simple. Holy cow, it's like I'm like clicking the wrong part of the seagrass. Let's break it first. That'll save us a lot of trouble. So we're going to do that. And then I need some kelp for this next row. I'm just going to make 1 little square around there. Oops. Keep this real simple. This is like half the floor already, okay? I know. So fancy, but I think it looks good. I kind of messed around with it in creative. Get out of my way. Let's see. Let's just put these stairs down and then see how many more I need to make. I don't have my shovel out. Fail. Okay. So, that. Gonna need to waterlog those. Bucket. I think if I just kind of do this corner, no? Okay. There we go. So, I do need a little bit more. Some stairs. Let's just, I'm sure I'll use these elsewhere too. Just give me a little pile. Like so. Oh yeah, because I actually need more for the outside. Because we're going to kind of shape it down into the water a little bit. No! I cannot place stairs today. Okay. So there's our floor. That's the whole floor. We've done it. And then on the sides, let's see. We need coarse dirt. Where does it start? Actually, okay, so I need... Whoa, that was a weird lag spike. I don't know what that was about. Break all that and put... Oops. A little row of spruce as the entryway. And then we need... So it's going to be like pillar 1, 2... Pillar 1, 2, pillar 1, 2. And then pillar there, so I need to break up those two and those two and those two. I know, this is super exciting. Okay, and then the same thing on this side. Right there. So coarse dirt down just so it doesn't spread. And then I've got some... I think I was going to grab more dirt, but I guess I forgot. That's okay. So we're going to do pillars out of kelp and glowstone. And it's just going to be 1, 2, 3. Just like that. And I guess, let's see. Yeah, I'm going to shape around the edge. So just dirt right there. I don't have a lot of gravel. That's why we're just using regular dirt in the middle. I'll just do one side so we don't get too repetitive here. So kelp, glowstone, kelp, right? I forgot the kelp right there. And then we're actually... I was going to use kelp in the design a little bit, but it was... because it has to be in a source block, it was greatly increasing the size of the build. Because you had to have stuff on both sides to hold the water and all that. So I just decided... Maybe we'll throw some kelp down around the edge right here, but we won't actually use it in the build other than the actual dried kelp blocks. So that's going to be the wall, and then we're going to stick a roof on it, but let me movie magic in the rest of the wall. Voila! So just did the other 3 walls, just stuck a little square on the top. I know, it's fascinating. Looks pretty cool already, I think. So... We're just going to do a very, very simple roof. I don't know how much birch I need. Let's just say that much and see how far it gets us, yeah? Okay. So for the roof, we're going super fancy. We're just going to put a line of birch around the edge. This might actually be easier instead of floating in the water. Let's hop up here. And we're just going to do this all the way around the edge. I know. You would have never thought of that. A roof on all 4 sides. We're going to do flat roof. Kind of a skylight. Which was partly my wife's idea. But instead of... Oh, I almost up. Instead of an actual skylight, we're just going to kind of do like see-through these. Oh, that was the perfect amount. Wow. Alright. So then we need spruce slabs. And let's see if that's enough because it's slightly shorter up there. And we're just going to put those right on top of this layer. Like so. Oops. Good, good. Oh, one short. One short. Left my crafting table down here. Okay, let's do 2. I'm sure I'll use them. Okay, so we just fill this in, and then for the actual top of the roof, we're just doing a sea lantern in each corner, like that. And then for the final touch, we're just filling in this top with spruce leaves. That might be easier if I just jump down here. Oops. It's alright, I have plenty of extra. So this way it's like, it's covered technically kind of, but it's also not. It'll let in some light. You can still sort of see the sky. It's still pretty open. Voila. Okay. So that's the actual building just right there. That's simple. Keeping it real easy. But I like it. I think it looks nice. Just a nice little shack to put our dried kelp in. And then the only issue is if we come over here right now, it's going to look really funny just floating dirt. So we don't want that. So I need to surround it with spruce stairs. So let me do that real quick, just a couple layers, because that's going to take just a second. Alright, so roof's done. Let's kind of peek. I guess I didn't really show that from a distance. Real simple, just has a little bit of depth, a little bit of color. Looks good, I think. Very simple, yet a little bit of detail. Colors go together well. Couple layers of stairs around the outside is all we wanted, just like it's going in. I just lightly terraformed the dock there, or the base. This was all floating before, and we're just gonna stick a bunch of kelp. That's why I'm not too worried about this actual corner. We'll let this grow on its own. Should have brought my turtle helmet over so I could actually swim longer, but we're just gonna throw down a bunch of random kelp. Leave a little bit of space in here. I'll probably let this mostly grow and check on it later. And if I think I need to add a little in or whatever, we totally can. In fact, I think we're gonna bone mill this a little bit too. I don't have any. You know what? I want some bone blocks anyway for some projects I have in mind. They are in one of my potential color schemes. So let's come visit. If you haven't watched Kenny's video, he built this dead dragon that's turned into a fossil, and he's selling bone blocks for 1 diamond per stack. Let's snag like 3 for now. Why not? Yeah, because I am going to use some of those. I may be back for more. But for right now, it's just snag about that much. Just about that much bone meal. And just kind of shoot up around the side there. There's eventually going to be a road that goes here. You can see where they've marked it out to there. But that's for later. And then just kind of in the grass around this kelp, especially more at the top. Well, let's just go all the way around the kelp. Why not? So if people look, they'll kind of be the nice green area surrounded by the kelp. Yeah? Yeah, that'll look good. That'll look good. So then I just need to let this kelp grow. And that's it. We just got to throw our stash here in our chests. So I went ahead. Oh man, I have so much stuff in my... Let's see. Let's start exchanging. Put all this stuff away. How's that? Oops. Didn't mean to close that. That's a good start. I need a chest. 1, 2, 3, 4. And like that. And we're just going to stick that right there. So that's how the shop's going to look. And we'll just go ahead and, let's see. So I went ahead and named a piece of kelp instead of paper like everyone else is using. So 2 diamonds per stack. And I just got to stick all this in. Let's see. Do I have enough to fill it all the way around the edge? I'm sure I do, right? Actually, I might not. I might be a little bit short. But that's okay. Let's see. Do that. Okay, take out the middle corners. And, And then we have 2. We'll just put like 1 there and 1 there, because we're so fancy. I know. Actually do that. Ha! Ta-da! There it is. We'll see if people will buy it for that. I figure 2 diamonds per stack, because it's unlike some of these other blocks, you know, I actually have to manually pick up a lot of it and cook it and so on, and it takes a while. So I think that's a good price. That's all I have to do now is stick this. Oh, I don't have an exact center. Oh, that's sad. Let me figure out where to stick the sign. I forgot to grab a banner. Easy. 2 signs, 1 on each side. No centering at all. Stuck 1 little banner on the corner just to mark it, and that's it. That's our shop. Boom. So it's up. It's running. We'll give it a few days. We'll see if anybody else on the server is cool enough to buy some dried kelp. So if they're not, then they don't know what they're missing. But yeah, that's gonna be it. I've got another idea for another shop already. I've been stocking up the supplies to fill that one, and as I mentioned in the last episode, we have a project involving a boat in a river coming very soon to Zade's channel near you. And I'm also working on a couple other things as well. So stay tuned, because I don't know which one's coming next. I just kind of play on the whim. I'm a very sporadic person. So that's gonna do it for today. Thank you all very much for watching. There should be a couple of videos on the screen right now, and if I do this right, they should line up. They should line up with that. Yep. So, thanks for watching. As always, have a good one. This was Zade. Bye-bye.